is there a way for the law to determine what cost for the horse lies with which party? And they were speaking specifically to veterinary costs and similar incurred while the horse is being ridden by someone who's not the owner. So, for example, if a horse had to do, the specific example that they used was if the horse does a suspensory due to the work that it is doing, who is responsible for the rehabilitation of this injury?
It's very difficult to answer because I'm not sure what the relationship is. So I'm going to presume in this context that the horse is being leased out, and during the course of the lease, it does a suspensory. What are the terms of the lease say? Most lease agreements stipulate that the lessee, the person who's leasing the horse, is liable for all the costs associated with that horse's care. And that would include any veterinary costs associated with the horse's care. I have seen some where part and parcel of the lease agreement is that the lessee takes out insurance for the horse and medical aid. And I think that's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
It's quite a good idea to have that, because then this argument becomes a non-issue. The one thing you've got to be careful of is that these lease agreements are often month to month. So if a horse does a suspensory, while the lessee is liable for the veterinary costs for the duration of the lease, that lessee may go, oh, well, suspensory, terminating the lease. And from the date of termination of the lease, they could argue that they're not liable. Then you would have to start considering whether the lessee was negligent in caring for the horse, and as a result of that, that negligence caused damage. That becomes very, very difficult.
Yeah, hugely difficult.